What relevance is that opinion?
Who knows?
He's
Okay.
Who asked John
live
Carpenter about Sonic?
No,
Hello, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back to Mayro. We're chasing comets mostly.
Yes, there's all those comments to get. Let's see here. We have 22 left.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. The fountain has a purple star.
Yeah.
Purple color.
I'm so upset that we still don't have, in the Discord stream at least, we don't have game audio. I know that's just because of how the capture card works. But it's just like, you're playing Beastbreaker and now Mario Galaxy. It's like, both those games have such good music.
All the more I have to try these games out when I get a chance.
Mm-hmm. They did, I think it was on Black Friday, Big Giant Circles, the guy who did the composing for Beastbreaker, gave away the soundtrack for free. So I downloaded that when he put it up there. He, like, for a day, he put it on Bandcamp as, like, name your price.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Riku Urufu, who says they were bored to tears without us.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, you
Now they
should,
can
like...
be bored to tears with us.
Yeah, there you go. You like take up a hobby, maybe try knitting or something.
Playing video games, watching television. Cowboy Bebop. Okay.
No, don't do that.
Cartoon was good.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna go back and watch the original cartoon, sure, but yeah, apparently the new show not great.
Because I kind of recently watched the live action version, because he never heard of the cartoon.
You can't finish this.
He said it was okay.
Did it all perfectly.
But
Come
he
Well, didn't you say before they usually have 150?
on some levels that are timed, but this one is very linear.
So you think it has exactly 100?
Yes.
All right. Can you talk to your robot friend there? Maybe they'll reset you.
I don't even know if that's possible. Let's see. Yep, they'll reset me with a game over.
Oh. Wow, the robot literally just stabs Mario in the heart.
They'll try again later. Stab. You have
goes
clones,
Nintendo's
right?
mascot.
Well, yes, but I don't like to talk about it.
Alright, hello Drakon, hello Baxterwild, hello Justboxer, hello Riku, hello Jonas, and hello Bernie. Jonas, who is contacting us from our on-site reporting location. Jonas, how goes the art? I'm sorry, we can't quite patch him through to the system.
Mario, what are you doing?
There's a
It would appear the art is going good.
There's like
Yeah,
big
you can't even
hurricane
kill
coming.
yourself on this very easily.
No, you can't.
Can you pause and restart or something?
I can go back to the observatory and go back in.
Which
It's
is
annoying.
probably faster.
It
But-
is not faster.
But he's gonna show you anyway.
Comet might have left. No, it didn't.
I know I missed a couple of days, but have you guys been talking about Sonic while I was gone? Has everybody been talking about Sonic?
Only a little bit. I don't
Oh,
think any of us are rapturously interested. I still haven't seen the first one, so that lets you know sort of how interested I am.
Unless Stoker comes in.
oh
Well,
yeah,
yes,
Joker.
but I don't think he talks a lot about new Sonic. I think he fawns over old Sonic, mostly.
Sally Acorn.
That's only one part of it.
Yeah, it's only the
It's a
one
big part of it, but yes.
I miss Sally Acorn too, to be honest. But I get a kick how it was basically saying it was like, no, we can't have anybody like that in our games. We need someone like Amy Rose.
The only reason that they pick Amy over Sally is because Amy was made by a Japanese developer.
That and I asked.
And they don't have to pay licensing rights.
I also suspect, though, to be honest, she wears a dress, and I don't think I ever seen her outside of that dress. To be very honest, very much.
The one thing I did hear about Sonic that I saw people kind of interested in is that not the Sonic movie, but the next Sonic game that's supposed to be Sonic Breath of the Wild, basically.
Yes.
People were interested in that because the guy who does the writing for the current IDW comics is going to be writing the story for that game.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, one of the things I saw them sort of speculate on is they're just like, can Tangle and Whisper be in this game? Because they technically belong to him, so he can put them in whatever Sonic project he wants.
Baxter said, I like how every open world game is now Breath of the Wild. Hi, Ray.
Hello,
Ray.
Hello.
There are specific reasons why I say Breath of the Wild. There are things that are open world and things that are very Breath of the Wild. There was that Polynesian game, like I think it's called T'Challa or something. No, it's the name of the guy from Black Panther. I don't remember what it's called. It's something I can't pronounce.
T'Challa? T'Challa?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the guy from Black Panther. I don't think that's the name of the game.
Oh, the game. No, I don't know the game.
Chia. There we go.
Literally only one comment available right now.
Yeah,
yes, T'Chia.
TCHIA. That game is extremely Breath of the Wild because one of the ones I point to is the paraglider, right? If any open world game has a paraglider in it, it's very clearly a clone.
It's like the atmosphere, the color schemes, the tools you're given. Just, as the kids today put it, the vibe.
All right, Dino Piranha speed run. Get a good PB, Rick.
Got 4 minutes to do this. Come on. Come on.
Do you need to go up there?
Wow, jumping Mario with the tornado.
There we go.
Pew, pew, pew.
Rick's going to do it.
I actually think that this is the fastest way to do it.
Rick's going to do it his quick way, even if it takes him so long to do it, it takes longer.
I don't actually remember if that takes me longer. Nope.
Observatory.
Yeah, he doesn't quite do it for all the speed. It's the consistency, right? He needs to be able to make times.
Exactly.
He's doing it for the art.
When he's pushing world record, then he does it differently.
There's routes in this level that I do not remember which way is to go the fastest.
Well, the funny thing is, Breath of the Wild was originally accused of being Minecraft. Zelda Minecraft.
Who's saying that?
well, I remember people talking about it on YouTube back then.
Oh,
The
people on
comment.
YouTube are stupid, so.
Uh, but
Yeah.
they're
It is
the
the way
voice
up
of the
there.
media.
Yeah,
If
I'll
you're on
always
the
think
other
about
side, there's a
That's right. It's this side.
that tweet that I forget who made it, but it was like guy who's only ever seen Boss Baby watches his second movie. Getting some real Boss Baby vibes out of this.
yeah, yeah.
Breath of the Wild is a Breath of the Wild game, Jonas. I think most would agree with that.
Yeah,
That
Minecraft
is
game is a Minecraft game.
that is a tautology.
How?
Yeah, there's definitely a certain kind of games literacy thing where you don't take a lot of those opinions very seriously, but God, that makes me sound very douchey for even saying the phrase games literacy.
When I hear the words games literacy, I'm thinking game.
Jonas, who are you talking to? There's no one named Miller in chat.
Your face is a tautology.
Your face is a tautology.
Hmm.
But is a tautology your face? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. We're gonna talk about how your face is not a tautology. Or is it? Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Whee!
Bean. Look at the bean planet. Appreciate the bean planet.
I'm looking at the Yoshi egg planet. Planet, but also an egg.
Yeah. What if planet but egg? Alright, Rick, you got 74 seconds to beat up this baby.
Mario beating babies? Unheard.
It's not just about beating up the baby. It's about doing it quickly and efficiently.
Hitting it with its own tail. Mm. Oh yeah, I remember this boss. Same.
Yes, it is not hard.
Nice. It only took you 20 seconds.
Now, for a
Just
speedrun
watch
level,
this-
there are a lot of cutscenes in this.
Oh, yeah. Just watch this as that is a baby? Yes!
It just
a-
hatched.
PB Piranha baby.
You did see it came out of an egg, right?
Yeah.
Got 100 stars.
Woohoo! That's all of them, right? 100? That's it? That's
Nope.
all? This. Oh. Wait, so
I
does.
I actually don't know how
many.
many are in Galaxy.
There's a 21 in front of Rosalina right now. That would mean 121. Wouldn't it usually be like 100? Oh, it's 120. Right.
And now there are 5 comets available. Back to the fountain. Well, coins and space junk.
Alright, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the spacewalk? I think this is one of the ones where I've seen speedrunners do it, and it's insane because they just make long jumps into nothingness, and then a platform suddenly appears under them.
Yeah.
Because they know just how it's shaped.
Which is... I can take a guess as to how it's shaped, but I don't want to believe it.
You don't want to do a blind faith.
Well, I can do a blind jump this way. I can...
Yeah, where the coins are is kind of the less faith-needed jumps.
Right. Whoa. Good save.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum-bum-bum, bum-bum. Ain't walking into the camera like that. Boy, it's a jump.
Great.
There we go. Still hate walking towards the camera.
You got a star.
Yeah, it'd be nice if that had panned like a little bit more up, so you were looking down at Mario a bit more.
That would be nice.
Mm-mm.
Still, better than the camera in Super Mario 64.
Blacky Dude was trying his best.
Honestly, I would hope 10 years of development progress and they have a better camera.
Oh look, one comet available in the terrace.
Game is just like, I know where you need to go to get some more stars.
The Cosmic Comet.
Cosmic Comet, which one's this?
It's the one where you erase a cosmic clone of yourself.
Oh, Shadow Mario? I guess. Because they had, they had the Shadow Mario in Sunshine, and they're just like, you know what, that was a really great idea. We're just gonna put that in here completely without any reasoning.
Well, except this one has stars on them.
Yeah, he's not made of paint, he's made of stars.
Okay.
And
I remember
he's
finding
glowing.
a shortcut on this one, but I do not remember exactly how to get to it.
He's glowing instead of sticky.
Yeah. He's got what is known as a screen space texture.
I think it has
That's
to be
that thing.
towards the other end. Yeah. It basically just cuts the race in half for me, so.
That's the thing where you see his like head and body move, but the stars inside him don't move.
Oh, I was referring to the purple stuff.
Oh,
The
the like
smoke.
smoke? Oh, okay. I was talking about the technical stuff because I think screen space textures are pretty cool.
Chowder did that a lot.
Almost.
Yeah, Chatter is one of the ones that did it a lot.
Bedrick says, by the way, still find it weird how lives reset every time the game is launched. Why even? Well, they realized that they give you way, way too many lives, so they needed to have a sync for them at some point. And that was what they chose, and it's kind of stupid.
It kind of begs the question of why lives even exist in a lot of modern games.
Well, they don't. You look at something like...
I mean, and they took them out in Super Mario Odyssey, so...
Yeah, in Crash Bandicoot 4, they took them out. Or at least it's an option.
Okay, I need to actually jump forward towards that other ledge.
Yeah. I say modern, but the time frame I'm thinking of is not necessarily modern.
Thinking late knots when this game came out.
Mario, you are moving forward. Why are you doing a backflip? You don't even always do a backflip.
I'm trying to remember. Does Mario Odyssey have lives?
No.
No.
I just said it doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that. Sorry. GG was like, defaults. And Rick was like, there's lives in Odyssey.
Mario can't get rid of its outdated life system because of an ancient voodoo curse. I mean, we just said that it got rid of it in recent games, but yes, it was like... That was sort of an understanding of how things were supposed to work back then. You must understand, game design takes time to update for certain things, right? There was a long time where games were made to be very difficult because they were meant to be quarter eaters. And then when home consoles first became a thing, those games were still that difficult because those same designers were now working on console games.
But also, it was to try and get your...
It's also to lengthen the games, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
because like only so much could fit on those old games, and they're like, well, we can't have it end after like an hour. People are paying $60 for these.
Yeah.
It only gets annoying when you do something like we did with Seventh Saga, and you deliberately make it hard in the U.S. Not like you did in Japan. I'm still angry over that.
I was thinking about the lives thing a lot when it comes to something like Mega Man X6, which is a trash game to begin with, but in particular, like, you can go into levels that you can't exit because you haven't beaten the boss yet, which is a dumb system in the first place, but it hands you lives like crazy, but you can also get to a point where you can't progress with the tools that you have. So your only option is to either reset the game or die 9 times in a row deliberately. And it's like, why do we even have this system?
But when they spoon feed you the lives, yes, it gets very annoying. Back then, from my understanding, it was just because they didn't want you to back out once you made a choice that the level was too hard back then. But yeah, it's not. It became very unfavorable when they were basically spoon feeding you levels later on. I know what you're talking about there. They were doing it a lot right around Mega Man X6. Mega Man
I
X5.
can imagine people would get kind of confused. If they could leave the levels, they might think it might have more of like a Metroid sort of thing where they're supposed to come back later and get a certain power up in order to advance. And the game needs to be like, no, actually, you just need to try harder.
No timer.
Who wanted to play?
To sell game guides? No, that's why secret collectibles became a thing in games, was to sell game guides. The difficulty of the game just meant how much you had to smash your head against it in order to win. But the secrets required you to have somebody else basically tell you where they were. And before the internet and game facts and stuff, or before people became like wary of it, paper game guides were sold. That's why you have so many games in that day have like, collect 50 beetle wings to get the extra cutscene or something.
Mm-hmm. why so many people got subscriptions to Nintendo Power.
When Nintendo was hard.
Tell me, oh,
Yeah, I
infinite
got a
pool of
subscription to
knowledge.
Nintendo Power because I like looking at previews to games that I never get to buy.
Oh.
My cousin was like that. He bought Nintendo Power, but also because he wanted to be ahead of the curve with the news.
See, I was like that too, but when I was interested in that kind of stuff, I had an Xbox 360 and I had the Xbox magazine.
Oh joy, Spring Mario.
Or was it the
What?
Xbox magazine? No, it was IGN. It's whatever one they got from GameStop.
IGN, GamePro.
Yeah, it might have been IGN.
One thing I got a chuckle back then though is that when I didn't realize it was older, but the books back then would make up some make believe statistics like the health on Metroid monsters was like 12,600 health, and like where does it tell you that? And your plasma being does 3,000 damage. And I'm like, where does it tell you that?
It doesn't tell you
Yeah.
that.
And the developers would be like, lol, no, your beam does 1 damage, it has 4 health.
Oh, I had to laugh when I realized back then that's where they tried to sucker you.
Yeah.
Game Facts. Good old. Back in the day when we had the whole dial-up internet, where if you were on the internet, you were taking up the phone line.
Oh,
I printed out a few Game Facts guides, which of course, for big games, would be like dozens, getting close to 100 pages. And we had one of those the printers that had the I forget what you call it, but all of the paper was one paper. It was just folded over and over again. Had the edges on them you could tear off. Just printing out my own player's guides, so to speak.
Did you do the
Dot
hustle thing
matrix,
where you
yes.
then sold them on the schoolyard?
I should have.
I've seen people do that where they're just like, yeah, no, my thing was I would print out guides, sell them at school, use the money to buy more supplies, buy a better printer and stuff, and then I would also sell like rewrite CDs that had ROMs of NES games or something.
Oh yeah. Well, I did sell people Pokemon like Mew because I had a Game Shark and I knew how to I knew how to create Pokemon.
You nefarious, clever bastard.
Way back in the day, I paid someone to get me past the barrel in Carnival Night Zone in Sonic and Knuckles. And I was so young I couldn't tell what he was doing to get past it. So I never got past it on my own, playing through it after that until after finding that on GameFAQs.
Oh, come on. That was directly at it.
There you go.
Game Facts. Life, the universe, and everything.
Stop doing that to the camera.
Camera, please.
Yeah, 67.
Ah, 67. It's almost nice. All it needs is you and me.
Jonas says, "You little criminals."
Coming from the wreck.
Let's ban Jonas. Ah!
I'm trying to think. I didn't really have anything like nefarious I did in school like that. I was little goody two shoes. They're in the water. Oh, there's one on top of him.
Ah, he's not liking this.
He doesn't like it.
Too
Mario's
bad.
just like, if you would jump and grab it for me, then I wouldn't have to do this.
But it's a skill check, Mario. You have to do it.
Why not bounce it on my head? But I have to bounce it on your head.
Robert says, is all this game just one long extended fetch quest? No, it's a rebuilding game? Actually, now I think about it, there are now 2 Mario games where the main story beats are you repairing a spaceship. Because that happens in this game and in... I guess 3, because it happens in Galaxy 2 as well. It happens in this game, Galaxy 2, and Odyssey.
Is this really a ship, though? It's just an observatory, right? Like, it doesn't move through space.
It does move through space. That's like the entire in-game thing. Is you have to get it to move through space.
Yeah, you have to get it to the center of the universe or something. Hello, Cecilia Mouse, who says, boo-hoo, it's a roo.
Ooh.
Who do you do?
What the brew do?
He kick.
He kicked like Bowser from Smash Brothers. Drop kick.
Mario Odyssey is basically a Galaxy successor anyway.
Sorta.
I get. I mean, so it's all in the same line, right? It's 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, Odyssey. Right, those ones are all very tied together. I'm just trying to wonder if Odyssey is more like Galaxy or if it's more like Sunshine. I feel like Sunshine because it's the idea of having that like companion tool. And the world is a bit more connected than it is in Galaxy. Galaxy 8, things are a little more disparate.
Boingy, boingy, boingy. Welcome to the Animaniacs, Mario.
Put way up there.
Yes, can I get rid of the spring now? Thank you.
Watch there be one more you need a spring for.
I'll figure out some other way to get it.
Rick is like, I can't stand the spring.
It's not great.
No, I agree. Its only fun quirk is that you jump really high, but that's it.
I
There's
think it's
other
the
ways
most.
you could jump really high. You could, for instance, have Yoshi and then jump off of Yoshi.
Oh my
And then
god!
let
I can't believe
Yoshi fall into lava.
Oh, come on.
Or jump into the pouch of a boxer kangaroo.
Oh, come on. They're not letting me wall slide on this?
Try the one to the right. Nope.
I'll never
They
forget-
really want you to use that spring.
I like that reference in Gumball where he goes, "Oh, smokes! You just totally Yoshi that guy."
Let's
As
see
he
if
tries
we
to
can
jump.
actually get up there.
Okay, maybe if you stand on the
There we go.
post.
There we go.
Okay.
You got the hair.
The tallest palm tree. Is there one up there? I should be... I can slide from up there. That won't let me jump.
I like Griffin.
Can you do a long jump over the water to the other side? See if you can get a better jump over there.
Does triple jumping go bigger than...
I don't think so. I think it's the same.
Okay, there's no purple coin over there. I do not want to go up there with a spring. That is stupid and suicidal.
Wait, how are you gonna get back up there?
I also, I don't think you're going to be able to reach the top of that
I'm
palm
going to
tree without this.
figure it out, but there's also like...
There's two more somewhere. Nope, there's
all
not.
three of them are up there. Yeah, let's do triple jump. Now, do I have minimum forward momentum that I need? There we go. Not gonna let me do this straight on, huh?
Mm.
So you have to think, if I were a developer designing this, and I was an asshole, how would I make them do this?
Look, I made the goddamn spring power up for you, so you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna use it as much as I want.
Nintendo forced me to program this stupid power-up in. You're gonna use it.
I did not ask you to swing the camera around. What? Did you want to walk towards the camera?
You have just totally walked towards the camera.
You finish everything here? Yes. Did I actually finish the story in the library? I don't remember getting any more messages about that. Let's see.
Let us begin.
All stars.
Cyberclaw MKX says, OMG, I love your comic. Why, thank you, Cyberclaw.
You didn't know you streamed
Chapter
too?
8, The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me! And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, star bits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter. Family. Warbird says, man, they didn't cover any of this in astronomy class. With its many lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, Alright everyone, let's make a cake. Oh boy, another Mario game with a cake. The cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake. The lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
Which, yeah, the start of this game was the Century Comet Festival. I think is what it was called.
Bum, 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 bum.
So yeah.
Why are there no comets available?
Ooh. Are there any
other
normal stars?
If there are, they're in the garden or the engine room. I thought I got all those, but maybe I didn't.
If they wanted to be clever, they would have said every 76 years. Oh, because Haley's Comet?
Let me double check. Bedroom.
I don't think the insinuation is that Mario lives on Earth. I think the insinuation is that they're in their own thing.
Still waiting on comets in the bedroom. I got all those. Wait, what was the last one? Bowser Jr.'s lava reactor.
I guess you have to like enter a level and then return to observatory.
Now you can ask the Luma who tells you about the comets to shuffle them again. I just wanted to double check to make sure that I only have comets left. And if I missed any, they're in here. Got that one, got that one. Still didn't get the secret star in this one.
Well, there we go.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba. I do not remember what I need to get the secret star in here, so I'm just going to collect star bits in case I need star bits. Boom, boom, boom.
Go through the level as normal. When you land on some glass planets, there's a hungry Luma.
Ah, yes.
That'll lead you towards the secret star.
Angry Luma. So I need
So
to...
actually, collecting star bits is the right thing to do.
That's like what you need to do like half the time, so. You can't. I want to turn the camera.
Camera, please.
Okay, I'll just wait here. Slowly collecting star bits.
And that's all.
Bum, bum. Bum, ba, 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 bum. And also, a bunch of random coins everywhere. Don't know why. Don't really need coins for anything other than healing, and there's not really that much to heal with that. Up. Up. Let's go into the volcano. Okay, was this enough? 80 star bits. Okay.
New planet was born.
Fire into it at Mach 2.
Mm-hmm.
A new planet was destroyed.
I'm trying to remember, are you in between two stars right now? Is that what the skybox is trying to say? Or are you inside one star that has been bisected?
It looks like 2-star?
Okay.
I can't really tell if it's a star or just another planet made of lava.
Eh.
I do not want to break this box. There we go.
Oh, I think you went the wrong way.
Uh,
To the left. Alright, so that should be the last non-comet star, right?
I think so. We have a Daredevil Comet for Deep Dark Galaxy. I know. Fight Camilla again, but you can't get hit this time. Which is doable, I just don't like doing it.
Galaxy permadeath. If you take 1 damage, all of your stars disappear.
At least they start me right here, so I don't actually have to go through the entire thing.
You mean like Sonic?
Come on.
How many Mario space games are there? Odyssey's the hat one. Yeah, there's Odyssey,
there was-
Galaxy, Galaxy 2.
I'll say 2, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of the other ones have base stuff in them. I think it just happens to be those 3.
Throw timing is very annoying.
Ringtail Raider says Mario Land has space stuff. I don't know, I've never played Mario Land.
Mario Land 2 does.
There you go.
Mario World had a few.
I think he needed to climb above it.
It looked like it was going right towards me.
I think if you would have kept climbing up, you would have been fine. Oh well. Try again.
Technically, the final boss of Super Mario Land is a space alien. You don't actually fight him in space, you just fight him in the sky. Simply do not like the throw physics here. Why are they so stiff?
Good night, Warbird. Ray.
Much easier than that rock ghost guy. What's his name? I want to say Petrigeist. Bouldergeist, that's it.
Poltergeist. People don't use the prefix litho enough, I feel.
Whee! One comet in the bedroom.
Jonas's Petrogeist sounds even better, though. If he was a gasoline monster, he'd be Petrolgeist. Ugh.
Daredevil Comet or Gusty Garden.
Yeah, that's actually that's the nickname for the big bad from Fern Gully. Petrolgeist. Oh no, that mole's gonna eat that bunny! Oh.
I do not remember how to fight this guy. I'm pretty sure it was ground pound, but I think it's after he pops up for some reason. I don't know what sense that makes, but that's how you do it.
The Night Watch dies, but keeps up his watch as he become a Patrolgeist.
Thanks.
I feel like there's been a card like that in Magic the Gathering. Especially with the newer sets with the undead spirits.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of guard ghosts that still keep guarding while they're ghosting.
So they don't respond to their texts, but they keep up the watch.
My favorite was the creature that when they die, they become a zombie and a ghost.
Why? Sorry, what?
Like a creature dies and you make a zombie token and a ghost token. Because that makes sense.
I see. I thought you meant there was a creature that had its types were zombie spirit. I'm just like, what? But yes, I think I know what you're talking about now.
It's very economic necromancy.
Yeah.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, you have the...
You become the heartless and the nobody. That's what they are. They're zombies and ghosts.
Well, we all know they're just heartless.
Because in Magic, they have
Why
more
can't I
distinction
skip
from that.
this
'Cause you could
cutscene
be
right here. This is not a necessary cutscene.
you could be a magical zombie, or you could be a Frankenstein zombie. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me push my nerd glasses up into my face and through my nose, depressing into my brain as I say, Frankenstein's monster type zombie.
Jonas says, economical necromancy uses the Economicon.
Eco now.
Oh god, what was it? Was it not Darkest Dungeon? There was a game I remember that had, I think it was a class, because it was a very jokey game. It had a subclass that had, I think it was Necromathematics or something, and yeah, it's like you use the Necroeconomicon.
Necromathematician.
We're gonna want to acquire these games about necromancy.
And I mean, it was the Necromancy class, but of course they made the joke out of it by making it a oh, you study economics of the undead, therefore you have control over them.
I see.
Dungeons of Dreadmore, that was it. That game is very silly.
Engine room or the garden? Oh yeah.
Telenuva says, I want to make a joke using brain trust, but nothing's coming. But don't worry, just trust your brain, it'll come up.
Of running back and forth between all these worlds, trying to find comets.
Yeah, it's definitely not, what is it? God, I'm trying
Completionist conducive.
And bedroom
Yeah.
again.
The diegetic level selection is nice the first couple times you do it. And then it starts to get a little tedious.
Well, I mean, I still prefer it over Super Mario Galaxy 2, even though Mario Galaxy 2's is more straightforward. You basically have no incentive to actually wander around the Mario-shaped planet ahead.
Right.
Well, there was with Kirby Star Allies, they had both. You could wander around a level select to get to the levels, or there was a literal level select screen menu that just had them all listed out.
Yeah, that's what it should be. It should be you could talk to, like,
Hey
at
kids,
least
let's
in my
get some
opinion,
frosty cosmic Mario races.
you should be able to talk to the Luma that's next to Rosalina and be just like, hey, can I just pull up a list of levels and then just select it and go to that? With the caveat being that you couldn't go to a galaxy you haven't yet unlocked unless you've done it through the diegetic method. Right, so it's like, oh, you have to go there absolutely at least once, but after that, it's
Unlocking the telepoints.
yeah, like that should absolutely be diegetic. But after that, you should. I don't think it'd be hard to have a choice.
At least you don't have to maintain a ice flower through this. There's fewer moving parts, which is nice.
Nice
Yeah, that
tip.
was significantly easier than the fire version of that level.
The lack of plant zombies. Yeah. Kind of weird to say like what plant zombies would even be.
There was a
Are
lot of
they
that. In,
are the diametric opposite of zombies?
there was a lot of that in what's it called? The magic, the city realm, the city plane,
Fiora,
Guardian Ninja
Ravnica.
Room again.
Ravnica. With the Golgari, they had a whole lot of like plants and zombie stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true because they have like. I just remember they did a lot of work.
A bit
on
less
it.
on plant and more like fungi zombies,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, it was like their clothes and their zombies and stuff were made out of living fungi.
Zombies that want grains.
Oh boy! It's time for the hardest level.
No, I think people nowadays like the idea of like what Last of Us is doing, where you have the sort of cordyceps.
Luigi's purple
zombies.
coins, the hardest level in Super Mario Galaxy.
Huh.
Oh boy! Well, we got an hour. Can we do it in that time?
Maybe.
And what do we have here?
God.
Is that a 2-bit Mario and Luigi?
Oh god! Now remembering this level.
You know, I can't help but feel like
no.
I've seen this somewhere before.
Yep, now I remember what you're talking about, Rick. Oh no. Every single tile we're walking on either instantly kills you or disappears after a couple seconds, or becomes unusable because it's spinning. And you have 3 minutes to do the whole thing.
Yes. There are 150 coins in this, so you don't need to get all of them, but you do need to plan a route that gets you 100 of them.
And you just spiral your way in.
Ooh.
So you're doing good so far. But
Yeah,
it takes
you missed.
literally just one misstep and then the entire thing's over. It's just...
70 feet more.
I just need to get there.
Yep. I've definitely gotten 100 of them before, seen that it's spawned on the platform you started on, and I was just like, I didn't leave a path back there.
Yeah.
Well, see, they didn't look too bad. But then again, I have to play it myself.
I am shaking right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I realized I needed to stop talking in the middle of that and just let him focus.
Okay, I can't wait to try it when I get a chance.
Anyone else see the D&D
See, what made that
games video
harder
game?
when I first did it is playing on the nunchuck, you do have to shake in order to do a spin attack, and that sort of screws up your movement, which makes those corner jumps very much more difficult. But also something I didn't realize when I was younger is those shrinking platforms don't actually lose their collision until they've actually disappeared. I always thought they lost their collision.
Yeah, they become like half the size as they're shrinking. Nope.
Yeah.
To be fair to developers, I have no idea how you would show that. Like, give a player an idea of what the timing is for it.
If they faded, maybe.
Yes.
But then you wouldn't be absolutely sure the moment that collision stopped, because they would be very transparent at a certain point.
Yeah, you'd have to do my game designer brain going off on this. You'd have to do some kind of like a logarithmic thing to it, where it's just like it actually changes very little for the first 90%, and then that last bit is like a huge fall off in transparency.
Possibly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a linear relationship. You'd have to finagle it in some way. You also have to think about what the Wii was technically capable of.
As you look at those tornadoes, they remind me of the ones from Mario 3, but eyeballs?
Mm-hmm.
I referred to when they hidden to have eyeballs. Oh well. That just reminded me of Zelda, actually. Link to the Past. Ooh, whoosh.
Nuclear Slayer suggests literally just telling the player about how that works. That is literally the worst option. Show, don't tell.
You could have
Problem
one
with telling
that
the player how it works is that this is an element that occurs a lot. So having visual feedback is significantly better than just having intellectual feedback, or I guess
Yeah.
just intellectually
guess-
knowing something.
the easiest way would maybe just be to, like, at the start of the level, just have a platform and have, like, a coin on it or something, but have the platform over safe, regular platform land. So you jump on it to get the coin and you see it fading, and then at a point, you see it fade enough that you then fall through, and you're like, oh, that's the timing for it.
Yep. Ray has been studying his Nintendo game design. That is absolutely how they do all their games. You introduce the concept in a safe environment, you extrapolate on the concept and get it a little bit more complicated, and then you combine it with the other concepts. That's how Donkey Kong games work, that's how Mario games work. Very popular sort of structure when the conceit of your game is kind of like introduce the thing, do something with it, cool, go to the next level, introduce new thing, do something with it, yada yada.
Put them together.
Put them together. Soul Spectre says maybe leave the frames around the platform not vanish until it's gone. I kind of like that idea. You would have the platform be the green checkered piece to it, but then you would have the frame around it, and then it would almost look like a sort of two-dimensional piece of glass on top of the green checkerboard thing. And it's like, oh, you're standing on the glass, but as soon as that green checkerboard stuff disappears, the entire frame disappears, including that glass thing. And it's like, okay, now that makes more sense. Yeah, 16 coins left, Rick. Where are they?
Well, there's one right there.
Well, okay, yes.
There's one up there. I guess it... Yep. Okay. Yeah. I didn't get those. I guess I won't get these. Gonna take a bit anyway. Why are you giving me this camera angle? missed that one. Oh well. I hate it when the last one is over Death Zone. Yeah, walking into the camera, that's the thing that I want to do. Thanks, Nintendo. There's Mario coming for it!
He's coming for you.
So Mario, did you always want to be a plumber when you grew up? No, not exactly. What did you want to be? I want to be an attack helicopter.
Choppa choppa! Look at that, garden and engine room again. Bling 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 bling. Purple Comet and Sea Slide. Purple coins by the seaside. Bum 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 bum. Ah yes, this is the one where you're the bee a lot.
Buzz, buzz, mother buzzers.
Now, why was that not a tagline for Bee Movie?
I wonder, does Seinfeld still do comedy shows? Has he ever done a "What's the deal with bees"? Seinfeld has a comedians in cars getting coffee thing now. Okay. Oh, is he trying to do like a Conan O'Brien sort of thing where he's like casual around other funny people? I say other funny people as if he's a funny person. Other people who are presumably paid to be funny.
Can't be Mario hit a question block.
You're too light.
It's silly.
Your fat bee body won't let you fly, and yet you're too light to hit the block. The universe is full of hypocrisies.
Did I miss any purple
That always been
coins
for
over
the
there?
A's, and not.
I don't think so. But I'm
It's
sure
always
I
been
have.
it's always been for the A's and not the B's.
No. Well, there's a bee costume right here.
Bees apparently cause little hurricanes of the wings to fly. Sure. I'm sure science says something of the sort.
Sure, that sounds scientific.
Yeah. Well, I mean, popular science, right? The stuff that you see articles written about, it's always some crazy new thing, and it's just like he's reaching. There was some discovery actually made, and then you were halo reaching for it for a snazzy tagline. Try to get the block before you get the bee costume this time.
You get the black. I think there's just star bits in there. Let's see. Really don't need star bits at all anymore.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I smelled something for a second and I was just like, oh, was something burning? No, it's my slow cooker.
Hope your slow cooker isn't burning.
No, but it's cooking me some gumbo right now. I'll have that ready just after midnight. Excuse me. I want to go try some of it, see how it's going along. That is spicy.
That is a good spicy.
I think so. I might need to pour in a little bit more chicken stock to sort of mellow it a bit, but I think it's good. It'd definitely be better when I just put some plain rice in it. So what about you, Rick? Do you do any cooking? Do you like your things spicy?
I like spicy stuff.
I'm weird because I like spicy things. Or I like my food to have spice, but I have a very low tolerance for spice.
Hmm. That's fair. Yeah, everyone's different with that kind of stuff. It's just how you grew up, what kind of cuisine you ate, usually, and
Lunchables.
yeah.
And not nachos either.
Yeah. I didn't do Lunchables when I was a kid. I usually just had sandwiches and stuff.
I think I just like the assembling part of them. I was very into Legos as a child too.
Oh, there's a big customer. Mario. Mario, why do you dive when I don't want you to dive?
Because I like to dive.
No, you don't.
And the sweet embrace of death and drowning myself seems like the most efficient method.
Fuck.
Definitely gotten more used to spice over the last couple of years. Like nowadays, my go-to breakfast has been fried egg on an English muffin with some cheese and then some sriracha over it. I just have that as like a breakfast sandwich, and that's a pretty good breakfast. Jonas says he seems to remember Rick does some serious breakfast action.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Griffin, how do you respond to these allegations?
I do some serious breakfast action.
Most important meal of the day.
I think the combination of what I eat for breakfast has sort of gotten away from me. Because it will probably not sound appetizing to anybody else at this point.
But now I'm even more curious. I don't care what other people think. If you say it's good, I might need to try it.
Okay, so currently, my breakfast is basically I throw everything into the same bowl. It is a packet of mee goreng ramen noodles with like 2 tablespoons of tahini, lemon juice, garlic to make the tahini into or the tahini sauces. Then I put vegetables in there, which is usually black oil cured olives, green onion, and sometimes tomato if I have it. And then on top of that, I put usually chop up 4 slices of bacon, 2 fried eggs, and a can of whatever spiced beans I have lying around.
See, I don't know how you'd think that it's gotten away from you.
Why not?
I mean, that sounds like a very good like breakfast noodles dish.
I'm typically very hungry in the morning, and I want, like, a savory bomb. I don't care if it sounds nice at that point.
See, I grew up so long. Or I grew up and for so long I would eat just like toaster strudels or frozen waffles for breakfast. So now I'm very used to having a somewhat sweet breakfast usually.
Edric is
So if I'm
asking
not-
how long does it take me to cook that? About 20 minutes. If I really rush it, probably 15 minutes.
And
I could probably do
Is
it
it that-
faster if the dishes were already clean before I started.
is it that whole thing every morning?
Yes.
Ugh.
Not really that much food either. It's only like, what, 600 calories, something like that.
Huh.
I haven't even kept the calories by food.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think like to start you have the ramen, four slices of bacon, 2 fried eggs, some veggies, and a whole can of beans.
I didn't say a whole can of beans. It's usually only like a quarter can or quarter can
Oh,
of beans.
okay. I misheard you then. Oh my God.
You put a whole can of beans in there, that just overwhelm all the other flavors.
Usually does. I can attest to that. Like hot dogs and beans.
Sounds more like a carry breakfast at that point.
Oh, does he like his beans?
I don't know what Carrie eats for breakfast.
Beans.
Oh, yes, right. Thank you.
Nah.
Somehow I thought Carrie would be in the beans. Aw.
Where did the star go? Is it over near the goal line?
I think so. I think it's over near the sort of town lighthouse thing.
I was pretty much a cereal guy growing up, and I pretty much... These days, I'm pretty much an egg person. Sandwiches, hard-boiled egg. In some cases, pancakes. I keep it simple. Sister's always like, how do you keep eating the same thing every... Oh,
I like eggs, but you know, I keep worrying about eating more than one at a time because my doctor says they're not good for my cholesterol. And bacon is the same way in that.
So they make it so that you can get all the coins in one circuit of this planet, and then they put the star on the opposite side.
Yeah. Jonas said he did sugary cereals. Sugary cereals growing up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. Sugar cereals, Pop Tarts, that sort of thing. And then as an adult, I
Come on.
had a distinct Hardee's breakfast sandwich phase.
Hmm.
Especially when they had like a steak and cheese breakfast sandwich.
Nice. Yeah, I
And then
used to
they
do
got
a lot.
rid of it, and they have not brought it back in years, and I'm sad.
I used to do frozen breakfast sandwiches, but ever since I moved out on my own, I'm just not interested in doing that, and I have a little bit more time now, just because of how things line up with my work and stuff. So I generally take the time to actually make the stuff, even if that means going and buying like raw sausage patties and stuff.
course, it's just the bedroom. I was thinking maybe I should just go to the bedroom because it'll probably be there.
Frederick says I was led to believe all Americans just had eggs and bacon every single morning.
I mean, I do.
I mean, it's
Just with all that other stuff.
I do on a sandwich.
If I want a more sane breakfast, it's basically eggs, bacon, beans, and garlic toast.
So yeah, you're closer to a more English breakfast with beans and toast. I'm always
I
a
thought
big
of
fan.
I thought of adding the beans to it. Well, in part because it used to not have beans in it, and that wasn't enough breakfast for me.
I'm always more of a fan of the classic sort of American diner breakfast, like eggs, bacon, hash browns, pancakes,
Little
sausage.
IHOP.
Yeah, love that stuff.
Yeah, I do like having pancakes, but the problem there is that's a lot of carbs, and my body doesn't react well to having too many carbs. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. For me, it's if I get pancakes, it's more I get pancake.
See,
I have
like
room for other stuff too, but just one pancake's kind of my limit.
If I have
I
too
like
much
eating-
carbs or sugar, I can't concentrate on anything. I don't know. Maybe it triggers my ADHD or something.
I generally go for one large pancake, but when you're at, like, if you go to McDonald's or something like that, like, far away from home, they pretty much give you, like, a slapjack version of it, where they give you, like, 4 or 5. I think it is, 2, 4, or 5 small pancakes on top of one another.
Oh yeah,
Very
Ash
small.
Gratu's right. The kolaches are always great.
Fascist, I am lord of pancakes. I could eat them for every meal, every day. And I would not doubt that, because I'm pretty much the same way.
Yeah, no, I like pancakes on breakfast plates like that because I've realized that maple syrup goes on every breakfast item. It is good on eggs, it is good on bacon, it is good on toast, it's just good on everything.
I haven't tried it on eggs in a long time, but I remember when I was young, I tried it a few times. I haven't tried it recently, though. I should try it again.
I wouldn't put maple syrup on eggs if I'm just eating eggs, but yeah, if it's a whole like Grand Slam English diner breakfast sort of thing, then yeah, throw it on everything.
One day maple syrup on eggs on bread? No. I find that maple syrup, I don't think maple syrup on bread works out very well.
It goes with French toast, though.
It does. It really
Yeah,
does.
French toast is a kind of bread.
It's because though, French toast is basically eggs and bread. So
I
and
mean, French
like,
toast is basically a pancake, but you made bread first and said, "Oops, I wanted pancakes."
that's one way to look at it. I also look at it like it's like egg mixed with toast with egg mixed with toast basically. That's what I put it.
So we get to that. No.
And now that's an egg mixed with
Mario,
toast.
why do you keep flying away from it?
Actually, I just remembered maple syrup on toast. That still works. That's old fashioned. Haven't done that in ages.
I don't get all the way to the summit and have missed these.
Still can't get over how my brother puts so much ketchup on craft dinner. I just don't know how ketchup at craft dinner works, but it works.
It does.
He apparently it does.
Yeah,
To some people.
I've heard that before. Ketchup, KD, and hot dogs. It's like a Canadian low-income staple.
You can't go that way. You go. Come on.
It's like the Canadian version of when Americans do like hot dog and spaghetti.
Do do do. Never heard of hot dog and spaghetti, honestly. Boop, boop, boop. Do, 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 do. Dunk.
Riku says they like to use maple syrup in their Asian stir fries. It's an interesting one. My thing I always reach for when I'm doing something like that is some toasted sesame oil. I love its taste and smell of sesame seeds.
Well, I might have missed this, but what kind of beans do you eat, Rick?
Currently, the kind of beans that I get are branded Bush's Sidekicks. They used to have a different name, but the Sidekicks they were re-released as Sidekicks this year, I assume, because they had to change all the recipes. Let's see, what is it? I have some beans over here. Let's see.
Looks like I got
There's
you.
Taco Fiesta. Cimarron Caribbean, which are too sweet. And Southwest Zest, which is my favorite one. Yeah, I could spice them myself, but I don't know. I just kind of prefer it, whatever they do to it. Don't have to cook it as long.
Pinto beans in a red chili sauce with cumin and jalapenos. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I need to get over there with the... Ice flour. Use the ice flour over here.
The chicken white flavors, but yet the only two I remember we go for light and dark beans. There's definitely brands. I just haven't paid attention to it recently, but yeah.
Frederick asks if any of us have actually tried a full English breakfast. I believe I have.
I mean, I sort of did when I was in England the one time.
Oh.
Since I was in the hotel the entire time, it was just basically whatever spread that they had on buffet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've had a full English breakfast once. The one thing it didn't have was the tomatoes. It had the beans, it had the toast, bacon, eggs, all that kind of stuff.
Double checking to make sure I have not missed any purple coins before I go up the other side of the mountain.
Think you're good?
Yep, there's some up here.
Ooh.
There any down in that corner? No.
Negatory, Captain.
Come on. You really want me to do a triple jump there? Okay.
Hey.
Good, fine. I don't have enough speed to do that. There we go. And spot a purple coin as we fly away. Come on. Why do you like erratically swinging the camera? Oh, then I'm missing 2.
Ugh.
Yep. Last 2 are down there. Because you have to do a long jump from right here all the way down there.
Mario games had fall damage.
This one does not have fall damage because that would
64
make it
did.
weird. All the other Mario games do have fall damage. Well, not the 2D ones, but, you know.
Yeah. 112, 8 more to go.
There's one side scroller where you do get fall damage, and that is Donkey Kong for Game Boy.
Like the original one with Jumpman?
No, it's the one for Game Boy. That starts off as the original one, but then it turns into a puzzle platformer. And I want to go up to the garden.
Yeah, as Fenrir points out, everything's flat, therefore you have 0 mass.
This is the garden. It's a secret to everyone. Daredevil from Melty Molten Galaxy. Oh, I like this one.
Here we go!
It's stupid and hard, but it's a fun kind of stupid and hard.
And that's what's important.
Lava Spire Daredevil Run. Don't even get to start out at the Lava Spire. You have to go through the entire level.
Oh no.
Mario, what are you doing? Pressing one direction and you run in circles. Why?
I thought it was something! Oh, it was my own tail.
I don't remember doing that quite so often in Mario Odyssey. I mean, I said it was stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you can take the other path next to the volcano instead of doing that. Can't turn the camera to even look that direction. But I don't even know if it matters. And there's no checkpoints.
Oh no. Frederick's wondering if Mario has ever actually eaten pizza or pasta on screen. I think, yeah. If it has happened, it's probably from Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yes, I believe
Yes,
so.
he does eat pasta in Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yeah, I remember too, yeah.
And in some of the games, he does. But
I mean, technically you can get like pasta dishes in Paper Mario.
yeah,
Sorry, I looked. I'm googling this, and there is an episode called of Super Mario Brothers Super Show called "The Quest for Pizza," and I'm trying to see does he actually get the pizza at any point. As I'm scanning through the timeline on YouTube and just seeing little frames pop up, there's one part near the end where they're doing the live action segment, and they're doing a parody of The Last Supper. Just like, what?
those shows were crazy.
Oh, there's Elvis. Yeah, Elvis is sitting with Jesus there at the Last Supper. All right.
A mechanic that I just do not like in Super Mario Galaxy is that the refresh rate on Mario's spin attack is not consistent. And that's literally a mechanic. It goes in time with the music. It is not like on a fixed timer.
Yes, Arcus Felix says, love your Saturday morning cartoons with just a little bit of blasphemy thrown in. Oh my, is it getting faster?
It speeds up to catch up with you.
Ah, I see. When you have a straight vertical shot, it speeds up, I see.
Yes. Otherwise, it just encroaches slowly.
Don't get hit by that fireball guy.
Apparently, I knocked him out.
Huzzah! What is it now? 114?
Three minutes to midnight.
113. Only 7 more. You want to get to them tonight?
No.
Very
I
definitive
mean,
answer.
I have absolutely no idea how much time the rest of them will take.
That's fair.
So, we're done for tonight. And we will finish it up next time.
Okay then.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming out again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hope you
Yay.
enjoyed the breakfast talk and seeing all the stages and the 2D, or I keep calling it 2D, 2D Mario and Luigi stage. That was fun.
I mean, there was that 2D one where we walked across a 2D Luigi that was absolutely terrifying.
Can't wait till I try it.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All
Good night,
right.
everybody.
Night
All
all.
right.
Good night.